What's up, MHS? I'm Mr. Orsini, and welcome to the first pep rally of this school year, the virtual edition. And we are coming to you live from Marianas High School. Today's event is also a very special event, as today here at MHS and across the Senior Public School system, we are celebrating Education Day. A huge thank you and congratulations to all the winners across the entire system. It really does take an entire school system to create the ideal student. So congratulations, and our hats are off to you. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin today's program with the singing of the anthems by MHS's Glee Club and the presentation of colors by the MHS Color Guard.
Color Guard, care, heat, hush. Present, colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Galum tasi, naigai hitano hutano, azonai sen rilsaka, malago, sabuntia by Muhana, by Fatu Hatalu. Isinya Udigo Otano Mi veces en Mars who saluda God buena islas Marianas futura. Veces on Mars, who saluda God buena islas Marianas futura. Sa Timatawag Pacifico, ay far away, Marianas, I
Orange.
Thank you, MHS Glee and the MHS JROTC Color Guard. You guys definitely know how to begin a show. And now, a message from Marianas High School's principal, Mr. Jonathan Agood.
Hafaday, Mighty Dolphins. I hope you are doing well. And welcome to our very first virtual pep rally for Marianas High School. We're the first school to conduct a virtual pep rally, but that's just how MHS is. MHS is always the best. I do want to give a shout out and a congratulations to our student council for taking the initiative to coordinate this pep rally. Even though it's virtual, I know that it's not the same, not what we're used to, but it's okay. In this season, due to the closure of Corona and or the closure of schools due to the Corona virus and everything else that's been changing in our lives and the world as a whole, this is our opportunity now to do things differently. I'm very proud that they thought about this in a creative way so that we still have our pep rallies. We still have opportunities to do things for the school and to bring up our school spirit and really show our Dolphin pride. So to all of our Dolphins, our school's here for you. We want you to know that we're here to support you. And you know, in this season of Thanksgiving, we want to give thanks for you for keeping strong and staying resilient. You know, through all this time. I know that it's a lot of change, but you know, we need to remain strong and know that things are getting better. Our school's here to support you, our staff is here, so if you ever need support from your teachers, support from your counselors, and from your administration, please do reach out to us and reach out to your friends, because we're all in this experience together. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this pep rally, this first ever virtual pep rally. So looking forward to seeing what's going to be shown today and what's more to come, because this is only the beginning. We have more that Stu will be doing for the school, so stay tuned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Agan, for the wonderful speech and the words of encouragement. We are very excited for all the future plans and ideas that you have for this school year.
Throughout the show, we would like to recognize Marianas High School's very own Of the Year Awards, starting off with Mr. Emery Fitiel, who won Maintenance of the Year this year. Thank you, Mr. Fitiel, for your dedication and hard work to keeping our campus clean and enjoyable.
Before we begin the show, we just wanted to let you know that we randomly chose the performances for each class. And now the competition for the Class of the Year begins. Jigger, can we have a drum roll, please? Yes. The first on our lineup would be the Class of 2023.
Am I throwing you off?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I want.
Promiscuous boy, you already know that I'm all yours. What you waiting for?
Promiscuous girl, you teasing me, you know what I want, and I got what you need.
Promiscuous boy, let's get to the point, 'cause we on the road. You ready?
A girl have beef with me, she gon' have beef with me forever.
I be like, ooh, he love me, good form. Come on. I slick, drop the top like nip slips. So he tryna smash like when the whip flips. I hit licks just to floss with this wrist. And when I leave my cause we all say kiss, kiss. I'm in that Nuno de la Renta tryna limb bug bunny. Cause all I want is carrots and some big drug money. I'm only loyal to the niggas that'll bust guns for me. The jig up is a sticker. Run me that money, cause I be the baddie beat. Barbie tanks, banging body beat. Everybody beat on my D. Yo, I gotta be in reality. Suck a D. If you doubted me, back in the back, back in the back, back in the back, back in the back. Who on Barbie D? Who on Barbie D? Everybody who you gotta see. Honestly, on my odyssey, I'm the baddest beat. I don't even know how to speak.
Heaven sent you to me. I'm just hoping
should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait to need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Think I'm crazy, the way I've been craving. If I put it quite plainly, just give me them babies. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't wanna keep you up, but show me, can you keep it up? Cause then I'll have to keep you up. But maybe I'ma keep you up. Fine. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. No one keeps squeaky, saving up my energy, Can you stay up all night? Love me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Love me till the daylight. 30 for 35.
I can hear it calling, loving the way you want it to touch me, tease me, fill me up, calling, something in the way you want it to.
Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, baby, baby, yeah. Take it, yeah. Cause you know that, baby, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no one
impossible to ignore you. What must you make me laugh so much? It's bad enough we get along so well. Just say goodnight and go.
Wow, that was a really great performance from our sophomores. Very creative and a lot of choreography. Up next is a performance by the MHS Orchestra. Woo!
performance. It had really set the spirit for the holidays. Derek, what do you do for Thanksgiving?
Well, my family and I just have a small dinner, and I am personally forever grateful for having that. And speaking of being grateful, we are grateful for Mrs. Emelissa Norita. Mrs. Norita, who won the CNMI State Admin Staff of the Year. She outbeat all the other candidates from all the other schools in this category. Thank you, Mrs. N, for being there for us when students need someone to listen to their concerns and for giving great advice. We appreciate you very much.
Up next, let us welcome the class of 2022, or shall I say 2202. However, don't go yet as we have more performances after this.
This is a remix y me trae a Camilo.
Está pa' comerte toda todita si estás tú. Te ves tan rica esa carita y ese tatu. Ay, hace que la nota nunca se va. No hace falta nada si estás tú. Yeah.
Yo no sé ni qué hacer cuando estoy cerca de ti. Tus ojos color café se apoderaron de mí. Muero por un beso de esos que no son amigos.
De esos que no son.
Me di cuenta que por esa sonrisa yo vivo.
Yo quiero conocerte como nadie te conoce. Dime que me quieres pa' ponerlo en altavoces, pa' mostrarte que yo soy tuyo. En las costillas me tatúo tu nombre. Yeah.
Ey, es que yo no quiero más nadie que no seas tú en mi cama.
Y baby, cuando te despiertes, levántame antes que te vayas.
Solo tu boca es lo que desayuno. Siempre aprovecho el momento oportuno. Como ya no hay ninguno, déjame ser tu número uno, baby.
Tú, está pa' comerte toda todita si estás tú. Te ves tan rica esa carita y ese tatu. Ay, hace que la nota nunca se va. No hace falta nada si estás tú. No hace falta nada, nada si estás tú.
Tú, estás pa' comerte toda todita si estás tú. Oh, yeah. Te ves tan rica esa carita y ese tatu. Ay, hace que la nota nunca se vaya. No hace falta nada si estás tú. No hace falta nada. Alejandro, Camilo. Esto es un remix para la nena mala y buena. Hey.
No hace falta nada, nada si estás tú.
Yeah, and I fell in too deep. Love ain't no in between. Too little, too late for us. Those dimples on your face don't work missing these days. It's clear we both had enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You think it's my heart you're holding. You still think you're all that I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm knowing fire and ocean. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on me. I don't need your love. If you're waiting for a comeback, hold on. I don't need your love. If you think I'm gonna come back, I won't. I don't need your love. Don't need it. Don't need it, no. Don't need it. I don't need your love. Your love. Don't need it, no. Don't need it.
Up. Got stacks on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he real, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell coke. He always in the air, but he never fly couch. He a motherfucker, drip, drip, tell her all the drip, drip. When he make a drip, drip, kiss him on a...
Hey. Oh, my mouth! Hey, hey. Last scene and we're done with life.
Hear the boom, the boom, the bass. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Thank you to the class of 2202 for that outstanding performance.
Hey Jigger,
Yo.
what's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
Well, since I grew up in a Filipino home,
Me too.
we like to do the traditional Filipino spaghetti, you know how it is. Very sweet. And actually, speaking of tradition, there's a teacher at MHS that has been teaching for so long that they are such a significant part to MHS's legacy. I'm proud to announce that this year's Instructor of the Year award goes to Mr. Yangerlip.
Congratulations to Mr. Yangerlit for winning Instructor of the Year. You truly have a heart of gold. Thank you for educating so many generations of dolphin that enter through your classroom. We're so thankful to have you in our dolphin family.
Ooh. Up next is a performance by one of MHS's favorites, the Filipino Club.
Oh. Tingin-tingin mo dyan. Gusto mo? Look, asa ka. Walis ka nga. Kairita. Papasok ba si ma'am? May pang-iba ngayon. Zumba na naman. Kairita. Sino may pulbo dyan? Wala. Sir, masakit po yung tiyan ko. Kumain ako ng fishbowl na isasaw sa babara ng sando. Po, totoo nga po. Po, salamat, master.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
Backing it up. I'm the queen of talking shit, then I'm backing it up. Yeah, backing it up. Throw that money over here, again, that's what the spot. Said I was getting some hair, getting some hair. Ran down on the bed, she almost pissed on her leg. This niggas think they fucking with me, must be sick in the head. Why don't you chill with the beef and get some chicken instead? Got the ground, shut it down, had it hype up in the six. If she dead, let her lay, won't bring no life into this bitch. And this girl should be a sin, you should call me Cinnamon. Cardi B, bad bitch, those is fucking synonyms. Breakfast at Tiffany's and bottles of bubbles. Girls with tattoos who like getting in trouble. Lashes and diamonds, ATM machines. Buy myself all of my favorite things. Been through some bad shit, I should be a savage. Who would've thought it turned me to a savage? Rather be tied up with calls and not strings. Write my own checks like I write what I sing. Yeah, stop watching my neck. Make big deposits, my gloss is poppin'. You like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Yeah, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. Yeah. You like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
Oh, is that Canyon again?
Hey, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Lead up, got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trip to your crib in the middle of the night. I don't let you miss me cause I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got you go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got you go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. I've been overseas going crazy.
I could tell you love it when we made up. Black and gray diamonds like a radar. Orange peel, your love is real. Love and skills, I need some love and skills. Love my dirty draws and you love me still. Eyes come lazy, but she is real. Dressed to kill. Biggie bomb bomb till you tired. I can put a stone by your eye. I can't say you never switch your sides. You never tell me lies. Not rushing ties, yeah. Trip to your crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right there, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got you go crazy. I got what you need. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Yo.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I do the worst.
Swiftly on the beat. Panty droppers
Halos
lead.
5 oras na akong nag-aantay sa'yo. Nag-aabang ako sa labas ng bahay nyo. Sipat ng sipat kung sisilip ka ba sa bintana. Magpakita kay parang di yata. Ayaw kitang pilitin, di ka pa handa. Ayaw mo na bibitin, kaya mabuti pa. Yeah,
Sa iyong tingin pa lang ako ay natunaw na. Mga titig mo sa akin nakabighani na. Di ko mapigil ang aking nadarama. May chinita, girl, may chinita, girl.
Thank you, Filipino Club, for that amazing performance.
We just want to address one thing. Yes, we know there are some technical difficulties that's going along. It is because of copyright that are in some of our performances, in our songs. So please bear with us if it backs out. We have this recorded and we'll put it up as soon as we can and you can watch the whole thing.
And of course, the show must go on.
Yes.
So, hey Joy.
Yes.
If you could have Thanksgiving dinner with anyone, they could be dead or alive, I don't know which one you prefer,
Yeah.
who would it be?
I don't know. You first.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
The person that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I would choose Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Why Bob Ross?
Bob Ross. He has amazing art, and I'm so inspired by what he does. You know.
I love that.
Okay. Answer the question.
Okay. I think I have someone in mind.
All right.
So the person I would have Thanksgiving meal with, of course, would be Mr. Jericho Tobias. He also happens to be our Sinamay State Counselor of the Year, which means he beat every other counselor throughout the Sinamay. Congratulations to him. Thank you for everything that you do coming from us students. We love you so much. You really set us on the right path to life and we appreciate your guidance and mentorship.
Thank you, Mr. Tobias. Congratulations. Up next, we have MHS Glee Club singing the song "When You Wish Upon a Star" from Disney's award-winning movie Pinocchio.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your
Wow, thank you Glee Club for that gracious performance. Denzel, the song Glee just sang earlier ties in perfectly with this year's Education Day theme, which is connect the stars of education and make the constellation of success.
Yup, actually, there was recently a competition to decide this year's Education Day theme. The winner is a freshman here from MHS, and her name is Micaela Suni. Thank you, Micaela, for the wonderful theme.
Speaking of stars, congratulations to Mr. John Durag for being MHS Teacher of the Year and being in the top 5 in the run for the CNMI State Teacher of the Year. It is because of you and our other winners that make MHS the best. And after all, because we have the best of the best staff and teachers to guide us.
Congratulations, Mr. Durag. Speaking of the best, our next performance is from the MHS Chorale.
Woo! We back to gain that hook. Go, daddy, go. Now pass it to my bro, let's go.
Let's
MHS Corel. I wish I had dance move like that. Up next, we have our seniors. Please welcome the class of 2021.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches got to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so?
Every time I take a break, the game be so boring. Pretty like Naomi, Cassie plus Lauren. Spitting like Wheezy, Foxy plus Lauren. Boy like the Ramsey, now that's Gordon. They don't understand the back talk, I'm foreign. When they think they top the queen, they start falling. Word to my shots, I'm so cheeky. All he gotta do is say the word like a spelling bee. Spirit of Maryland calling me audibly, bawling. She said that she would never leave, continue to torture me, telling me to come with her underneath my comforter. And she brought a gun with her, pills and some rum with her. Took me on the balcony, telling me to jump with her. Yeah, I'm in the ghost, but I ain't doing stunts with her. I ain't trying to be that, haters wanna see that. But I got him aggy, cause I win the gold like Gabby. Look like I'm going for a swim. Dunked on him, now I'm swinging off the rim. They coming off the bench while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Hey yo, I been on. If you been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been storm, X-Men been form. He keep on dialing Nicky like the Prince song. I been on. If you been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Hey yo, I been off, Laura been Croft. Play say Chang Lee, drop the bins off.
Both can agree. Who's you out and tell me who tryna go? Who gon' drop it down like it's money on the floor? Who tryna bust it for the dollars? Who tryna freak, bring her home, girl, and run it? She my spicy little mama. She let me bust a pinata. I buy her all the designer, but she still leaving tomorrow. Ninth grade quarterback, Washington High. Ninth grade. When you in the truck, all these rules reply. Listen, keep it in your lap, not to the side. Yeah, endorse successful, all your cars glide. Breathe easy, bitch, I might just teach you. Not a pleaser, no, I might make it easy. Hey, top rope, I might just sing it. Die in the no meal. Mama duck eating good like she supposed to.
Personally, I'll do more than support your dreams, baby. Get you and me. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl. Get at it. Get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree. Go, girl. Focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Love that. Hey. Oh, yeah. It's time to mix it up and get your glow, girl. I know that you gon' get it, you got so much. Don't let nobody tell you that it's over. I want you to know that, girl, you got it, you got it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it, you got it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you my little baby. I'm gon' make it known. I'm gon' make it known. Let that good hate, girl, what is he gon' do?
Wow, what a great performance from seniors! It will be truly sad that class of 2021 will be graduating this year, but this is only the beginning of a long journey, and the best is yet to come. Now, to change up the mood, we'd like to give it up to Red Cross!
This is Work in Progress by MHS Red Cross.
I said I'm certified to teach 4 days a week, 365 in my class going live. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Getting ready for this virtual teaching. Bring your pencil and your paper for this virtual teaching. So give me everything you got for this virtual teaching. I teach it up like a superstar. All the students, they beat the odds. Put my mask up on my face, sanitize with Lysol. Virtual teaching, yes, I'm learned, but you got it, you will survive. I'm so lit, catch this vibe, I spit that knowledge, ain't no surprise.
Sign you up for my your homework right in this Google Drive. I can see, I keep it clean. I'm gonna give you what you need. Dolphin. Algebra, geometry, ain't nobody stopping me. All the students follow me, the lesson is the recipe. I got the solution, never leave a student struggling. I make math fun for my students and the faculty.
You can get it, have a seat, big H here to assist. You're never gonna wear out things. Students go smarter by them, but they not read your books and your notes for this virtual teaching.
In case I tell you about this virtual teaching, sit up and listen, pay attention to this virtual teaching. So glad you came, you know my name, I'm your virtual teacher. Now from the top, keep it hot for this virtual teaching. I'm talking.
For this virtual teaching, yes, their work and their progress for this virtual teaching. I need that work and that progress for this virtual teaching.
Hello. Welcome to school year 2020-2021. COVID-19 tayo has, but we're about to get this lesson and to get this work in. Work in progress, yeah.
Amazing performance by our very own Red Cross Club. But don't leave yet though, we still have performances from many student organizations and a special performance from our MHS staff.
That's right, I'm still so excited for the next coming performances. Up next are our newest members of the Dolphin family, the class of 2024.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, hip strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, we all can.
We go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Here we go. Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week.
Like the ceiling can't hold us.
I tried to stop, but I can't stop. I just can't stop thinking about her. I don't know. All I remember was she wear the Skechers. The light up ones.
Shawty bad with the Skechers on. Follow on your hand, make you my girl. Light up Skechers. Light up my fan. Shawty bad with the Skechers on. Follow on your hand, make you my girl. Light up Skechers. Light up my fan. I like your Skechers. You like me, my Gucci shoes. I'll buy you the best only if you show me your boobs. I like your Skechers, you like me too. Bring your friends, all of us in the pool. Bad little bitch on my drip, make a drool. Brand new whip, come and sit in the booth.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac, cause I know they got to where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. I done put my whole arm in the rim, bitch caught, and I know Poppy get a key for the park. Shawty barely seen the double C's I bought. Don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. She sucking on no hands with it. I just made her roll it plain like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman. I been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a crit. Shawty call me Chris Cole, cause I pop my shit.
Like a lane, then I'ma make the news. I told her do it, put your back into it. Look back when you do it. I love the way you do it. Ooh yeah, bitch and move. Shawty said I'm smooth. If she try me like a lane, then I'ma make the news. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What is you doing? Tonight, I just wanna take you high. Blow your eyes up in the sky. Let's set this party on fire. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out! Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I pimp, get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. 24 karat. What's that sound? Come on now. 24 karat. 24 karat magic. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Just put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out!
What's up, MHS? Welcome back. We apologize again for the technical difficulties because again, when you use the most popular songs, you're gonna be the most recognized to get shut down. Literally, the MHS live feed has been shut down worldwide. But definitely, we're gonna try to do our best to come back to you. Anyways, an amazing performance by the class of 2024. Wow, you are really making this year's challenge and competition for class of the year even more interesting. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in a true Education Day fashion, here is the public premiere of Marianas High School's staff performance.
I got all these feels in my body. I can be alone now. I can deal with these feels in my body. I'm in the sun now. I can be alone now.
This need to be.
Here we go again. Here we go. Ghettoville, USA. Uh-oh. What you do? Okay.
Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Well, I'm on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. On the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics
takes to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh oh.
What an amazing performance from our MHS staff. Oh my god, I loved it. Hey Renee, can you 1-2-step?
I'm not sure I could do it as good as my brother, Mr. Riggs, but I can always learn and try my best. Now we would like to welcome a new club to MHS, which was previously in Hopwood Middle School. We are excited to introduce you the Profound Bandits.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down. Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you bums, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't pay that second pounds in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap.
Don't start that.
No, I'm good. I'm just regrouping.
You sure?
You got a tissue?
No. Why would?
Okay.
Yo, it's good, bro.
Okay.
I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not pet that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rest. We in Atlanta, I buy her wig. She telling me Tay is the best. Pointed at who act like a killer, but you only one from the net. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you gon' get stretched.
Where the MCs be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
It's Vito, baby. Yeah.
Girl, I love you better with no makeup, especially in the morning when you wake up. You make me wanna dive in. You make me wanna put a child in. Girl, you got that thing I like, and I never trip 'cause I know that it's mine. Love every flaw you possess, and if you ask me 10 years from now, are you beautiful? The answer is yes. Look, Mom loved you too, Pop said you're cool, Sis fucks with you. Girl, that's all the confirmation I need to get down on one knee, baby. Whoa, I'm so cold. You make me feel like I can do anything when you're with me. Baby, you a queen, get your king. Know you feel me, feel me.
You already know I got it. Can't keep flexing on you and you can't stop this. You already know you want this. If you're talking then you ain't doing nothing. Oh, with your hands on my body. In the AM or PM, you get what you're needing from me. Sugar honey so sweet. I check it once, then I check it twice.
I'm sorry, the old tailor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, 'cause she's dead.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
I gotta close the window before I record, cause New York don't know how to be quiet. Stand up. Third.
Coochie down to the socks like I'm Biggie Popper. Keep your girl head in my Tommy boxes, but rent it out. She a silly boy, cause she know the freaking style getting plenty dough. She don't get nothing from my nigga dough. All she get is hard to get some Cheerios. Kinda send it out, but I'm never out. But I put them in the dirt with the penny low. No tint out on my window, so you see a chicken shining in the Benzo. Got me feeling like Jim Jones. I'm a pimp out, no limp out. Couldn't copy my style in Kinko's. Put in work, run up on the killer, then I put him in the dirt. Run up in the building, see me gon' squirt. That's what a nigga get when they getting on my nerves. I ain't lying. Lay him on that curb, ride on the killer who be coming that firm. Girl, you that kitty girl, make it. Put in work, work. Put in work, work. Put in work, work. Put in work.
What an amazing performance by our Profound Bandit Club. Welcome to MHS. Fun fact, the founder of Profound Bandits is Jiro Montanejo. He's a freshman and he will pave the way for a bright future for our MHS student body. Thank you.
Yes. A huge thank you and congratulations to Mr. Emerson Bernabe as MHS's Teacher Aide of the Year. You have a heart of gold and more strength than Superman himself. Speaking of warm hearts and fun, our last performance for today will be by our MHS Glee Club, an introduction to the holiday season. Here is Glee singing White Winter Hymn.
Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied around their throats to keep their little hands from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied around their throats to keep their little hands from falling in the snow. And I turned around and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime. I
coats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn around and there you go. And right till you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
The end is near, MHS, but you know what? We are so happy that you got to join us on our very first virtual pep rally. We're definitely going to be looking at new different platforms, so hopefully we don't get kicked out of that one, especially in preparation for Winterfest. So MHS, this is all the time we have for today.
We hope you enjoyed it.
We know this year is very different from our previous years, but we'll do our best to maintain a sense of normalcy.
And remember, Dolphins, make sure to take a break when you need it. Please do not overwork yourself.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Tune in next time.
Wait, also, before we leave, we have a very special birthday today. It's Ramee Ali's birthday. Happy birthday. We love you, Ramee, and we love you, MHS. See you next time. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Education Day.